Alright, welcome back everybody. So we're going to do like a short video just to kind of tell you over time when bull runs start with Bitcoin. And it works very closely with the US dollar. There's a lot of YouTubers saying the same thing. People that does analysis that I watch and I agree. And so I've been doing a little bit more research and kind of putting it all together. I back tested a little bit more to make sure as far as kind of the life of Bitcoin and when it had its very big parabolic moves. And if you look on the 28th November of 16, the US dollar went up to 102 or just a little bit over that. And when it did, that was the low of Bitcoin. Then when it started coming down out of it, it started its parabolic move. And we're going to zoom in now so that we can see this much easier in this day and time. So that was that last big parabolic move. Then it kind of went down, had a big pullback, moved sideways for a pretty good length of time because the US dollar on the weekly was traveling in the middle for a long period of time. But as soon as it shot up to 102, 103, so around in there, what was it? 103 there. And as soon as it started coming down, when it got to 103, that was Bitcoin's bottom once again. And then it started the next parabolic move to where we got to all-time highs. And then when China got out, it shot it back down, but it recovered from enough people, even though China banned it, that we got our new all-time highs, which is kind of surprising that it was done that way, just because of the fact that the U.S. dollar didn't push back down. But then again, that was China that got out and not, the U.S. traders and stuff like that. So I don't know in correlation with the yen or the euro or anything like that. I just know that when it comes to the US dollar, when the US dollar is strong and especially is 100 to 102, then we're having a big bull run. Now, since we just touched and just came over into the 100 region, let me spread this out just a little bit more. Since we are just now touching and getting into the 100, that means that sometime in the near future, Bitcoin can be taken off on a major, major bull run that can last for another year or two, and start seeing some profits come back into the crypto market. So, looking at one more chart, and I'm going to have to really zoom in, so bear with me because I don't edit these videos. All my other kind of videos I edit. So, on this chart right here, on Bitcoin, Satoshi Stacker is a YouTuber that I watch, and one of the reasons why I watch him is he does something that I'm still adding to and learning a lot of what price action does, because I usually don't trade price action too much. I have it as a reference and support resistance levels, but he is more spot on than I am. So I copy his charts and was listening to him this morning, and he said if it comes up and it bounces, this is where he's going to put in 30% and then 30% and then put in 30% again here, because if it bounces here and it holds, it will take off. So right now, for today, Bitcoin is looking really bullish. As long as we get up and we hit this price action and we bounce off, you see we're being on our fib right here, we're actually being rejected with massive rejection. So it's going to have to come down. It's probably going to come down to here, or it's going to crash down through. The last time that we did that, which was just here recently, and everybody was saying, hey, we're going to take off, we're going to the moon. It didn't hold. It came down and it went down. So, it kind of is what it is. So, whether it's going to go up or down, this is not financial advice. This is just the way Bitcoin is going to be moving with the price action and the fib channels and all that, and your support and resistance. We just got to kind of look at the market and get a better picture of it. Now, the chart I kind of live and die by for long term, really for me, except for what I added today on the USD, is this chart, which I have shown before. And since the last all-time high and the previous all-time high, we have created this ascending channel right here as a part of a bull flag, a massive bull flag. Even with the China crash of crypto, we shut back up, and we've actually have created this ascending triangle. And if you notice, we actually came down. This would have been a good time to get in and buy right there, because we was at the bottom side of the channel. And as you see right here, following that white line up, even though we did come down lower twice and formed our double bottom down here, we have been respecting this move for quite some time, ever since China banning Bitcoin. But another thing I stated last time, that since I have not back tested it all the way back, I'm only doing this for immediate this section of the flag, because to me that's kind of the start of where I'm going to be watching Bitcoin move. Bitcoin makes two runs up before it has a pullback. So we had a pullback, bull run up, pullback, and a big one, and then bull run up to where we hit all-time highs and China banned Bitcoin. So when they did, we had a major crash. It came down, and then we had one up and a pullback and a two up, which got our all-time high back. So what does that mean for now? Well, we had our pullback, and that's what got us to this low that we have in this channel right here. Then we have a green move. So I'm expecting one more green move for sure. Just my opinion and my thoughts on it, that we are getting ready to start our second bull run. Now, how significant is this pullback going to be? I don't know, but we have not crossed over. We have not crossed over to green yet. So this pullback is still active. As you see, you can actually have, we find something that is a standard pullback. Like this pullback right here kind of went straight and then shot way down on that pullback there. This one here kind of went straight across and it pulled down. So those are pretty healthy pullbacks just for a normal pullback on a two run. And we haven't had that just yet. Does it say that we got to have it? No. It could just be a mild pullback. I mean, we're not really seeing major moves and major daily candles or 3-day candles. And, I think a lot of that has to do with the state of the economies, the, wars and everything else in the world. I think, we're just building a nice, big, moving, solid base. Can it break down? Yes. Anytime you have, in my opinion, whenever it comes down like that and you have an ascending channel, it breaks down a lot of the times. It doesn't mean it's going to do it all the time. It can do either. But if you look at my last video, I actually went way back in Bitcoin's past and showed where it broke down a lot. It was throughout one whole couple years or so. It was insane. It kept doing that, going up and then doing that and then drop again. And it still really wasn't no big gains in Bitcoin. That had been a frustrating time. I see a lot of people frustrated now with today's market and everything. But for me, it's all good. I love it. I'm happy if it goes down. I'm happy if it goes up. And one of the reasons why I'm kind of happy if it goes down, of course, that doesn't help all families out. Not all families is doing this. So I wish the best for all families in the hope that we're all profiting some way or another. But one of the reasons why is because I am in, let me get this page pulled up. I am in this coin here in a pre-sale, which is Luna 1. It's still going on. You can actually get you get 11% buying bonus, and then you get another bonus if you buy a certain amount. I'm not saying run out and buy this, but they got a heck of a white page, and I'm holding 1,500. I got 13,000 XL in, and you buy in at 15 cents. And when it hits its second stage, let's see. Yeah, after the pre-sale 15 cents, I mean, you gain almost double your money on it immediately as soon as it hits the next distribution stage, and it goes to 25 cents. And let me bring it back up, show you one more thing. So this project is a heck of a project. They're going to be on Xbox, Steam, Oculus, PS5, Vive, computer. I mean, you name it. And it's going to be a whole lot of stuff to it. So just look them up. It's Luna 1. But I mean, they're going to do school, concerts, gaming, virtual world, NFTs, I think, and everything. So it's a heck of a project that they have going on. Let me see if I can find a little something on it. Here's their NFTs and ownership. They're supposed to add like flying stuff or something like that to their worlds and stuff. It's going to be pretty insane. This is a pretty massive project. Let's see if I can find it right. Should be down at the bottom. It actually tells their cycle. Here it is. So right now it's in Q1, which is their pre-distribution. That's their 15 cents. And then here in a few days, in fact, let's see, 8 days, the pre-distribution ends. And the second part starts where it goes to 25 cents. And then in Q3, it's going to hit exchange listings. So for me and my family, if this does well and Bitcoin keeps going down, then whenever it does launch on exchanges, when Bitcoin starts moving up, I'll actually make more money, I feel, by doing it like that. But they're going to have, like, it's going to be everything. I mean, you can see right here, it's going to be, if you ever heard Decentraland, some of the lands on there just goes right through the roof. They're going to have lands, building systems, on and fly ships. I mean, this thing's going to be a crazy project, and I really want it to take off. But even if Bitcoin is moving up when this launches, I think this project's going to do really good. So that's what I'm saying. I really don't care if it goes down. I'm in on Shiba Inu because it's very volatile and it's good money in it and holding it. So, yeah, that's where I am. And if y'all got projects that y'all are going on that you believe in or whatever, share. I'm sharing mine and some of my beliefs and stuff of what I feel is for me and my family and helping us out. Share yours. I mean, the more we share it and get it out there, the more it helps each of us out. So take care, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you again soon.